Hi, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your March 10th, 2024 new moon reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, and it gets this channel seen by the YouTube algorithm. So, thank you so very much for doing so. So, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels, oh, goodness. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Okay, fantastic. So we are crowned by the Wheel of Fortune, which is 10, which is really cool because this new moon is on the 10th of March. So there's a change that comes forward. We then have the Seven of Swords, which is lies. The Two of Cups, we're resisting a healing for one reason or another. The King of Swords, air sign energy, but also knowledge. The Three of Cups reverse, there's somebody who's not celebrating us, who should be. And there's the Six of Wands. There's a sense that there's some sort of negativity here. Now, either it's a breakup, a heartbreak, a pain, a disappointment, something around lies, not being good enough, not being able to move forward the way that you want to. And it has it has made you stop celebrating yourself. It has made you stop seeing yourself as a person who can move forward the way that you want to move forward. So just be mindful about this because this new moon is quite intense. It is bringing up a lot for a lot of people, and there's a power to it, an intensity to it. It kind of rocks us at our core, this new moon in Pisces. Now, with the King of Swords energy, we can fall back, Capricorn, into being super, super strict when it comes to our mind. It's like, as long as I can organize my thoughts, as long as I can keep things moving, like, I just see like spreadsheets and organization like to an inch of its life. There's it's all going to be okay, right? That's the type of energy that's coming forward from the King of Swords. The King of Swords is not reverse, but we can go into over, overcompensation for feeling a little bit out of control of things to saying, okay, this is what I'm going to take super control of. And our Saturn can come through so powerfully because it's just like, okay, Capricorn, we're ruled by Saturn. It's like, okay, I can organize, I can get things moving, I can have top-down structures, from now until the cows come home, right? This is where I'm comfortable. This is where I thrive. The King of Swords challenge for us during this time, Capricorn, is going to be to know the power of our voice, be mindful of the information we're letting into our mind and into ourselves, and looking towards our future, looking towards what we desire, and clearly also seeing our past and seeing the way that we need to step forward for us. And that's going to be the big change here that guides us in a way that we didn't think it could. Like, this is going to be a big opening. And this new moon in Pisces, is going to be showing us a change. It's going to be showing us a new season that we're stepping into our lives, quite physically, as the seasons are changing, but also spiritually and emotionally as we are moving forward. We're holding on to lies for one reason or another. Now, this is again something negative that somebody has told us or that we have believed about ourselves, that we can't be cause. And that's just not true. So being aware of this, being aware that we will have kind of negative thought towards ourselves or negative thoughts towards what we can and can't do, can come into play and just lay us flat. So being mindful about this is going to be so important. Let's see what Spirit has to say. And if you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, put a shamrock in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced on the 10th of March. So good luck to everyone. And that's Sunday, where I am. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is nature. We need to get out in nature. We need to embrace our nature. We're earth sign energy, so nature is very, very, very important to us. But also, we need to embrace the nature of a new moon. The nature of a new moon is the time in the womb. It's the time to go into ourselves and to, sit in our knowledge and our understanding, and then kind of be birthed forward in new ideas and in what we want. But this is the time to set our intention and embracing that nature and saying, you know what, I don't need to be in the middle of everything. This can be a quiet time, a contemplative time, a powerful time, and it will be. It moves us then to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. This is flexibility reversed. Yes, because I'm laughing because it makes it makes perfect sense. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. Mm. Oh, I apologize. It makes perfect sense that in a time where we feel kind of, you know, attacked, it does. It's like we feel emotionally, spiritually, kind of like overwhelmingly attacked by things. We're not going to be very flexible. We're going to double down in our very Capricornian way. Is it Capricornian? Capricorn way, our very ruled by Saturn way. And it's like, no, I'm not going to be flexible. I'm going to stick to the path that works. And that's just that. So with our sacral chakra coming forward, it's embracing our sensuality, it's embracing our flexibility of spirit. It is knowing that there isn't just one right path, which a new moon in Pisces does bring forward for everyone. Pisces is ruled by Neptune. Neptune is the ruler of the unseen world. It is time to kind of ask our gut, okay, what do you feel? Our body, what do you feel? What do you desire? What do you want? How are you moving forward? It brings us then to our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides show them clearly. So we have two that come forward. The Fool and the Page of Pentacles. So the Fool it's a fear of getting started. Okay, that can definitely be it. And it's fear around money, most definitely, with getting started. So just be mindful about that. But there's also a fear here around what you are prosperous at. There's a sense of not seeing it because you're going to think, oh, everybody's good at this. And that's not necessarily true. Also, don't try to fit yourself into a place that you don't belong. It's like I'm just seeing, square peg, round hole type of thing. It's not going to work. It is knowing your power, knowing your dedication, your determination, your fire, your focus, and moving forward with that energy. With the flexibility reversed, know that there's a blockage in your sacral chakra, which is causing a stunt to your creativity, your sensualness of self, which just means the vibrancy and the beauty that you see the world in. And here, we're afraid if we take a leap of faith, right? If we take that leap, well, what happens when you jump? You have to fall. You have to come back down to earth. And so we can be afraid of taking that leap of faith, of moving forward, of going after, because we can really doubt our prosperity and our bounty. It moves us then to the Wheel of Fortune. And there's just this huge sense of how do I move forward, right? How do I embrace? How do I embrace a new phase in my life, a new power of myself? The Wheel of Fortune is showing us that it is time for the season in our life to evolve, to change, to move forward, and to see a new side of ourselves and to embrace this side of ourselves with passion, tenacity, brilliance, and beauty. It moves us to a place where we've carried with us a lot of lies, a lot of doubts, a lot of negative thoughts, a lot of hurts, a lot of pains, a lot of disappointments that we thought, oh, well, this is truth. This is real. Why would somebody say something so nasty if it wasn't true or if there wasn't a way for me to improve myself? So with the Seven of Swords, be very mindful of who you're listening to and why you're listening to them. It's kind of like judge everything off of your internal compass. If it makes you feel horrible about yourself, if it makes you doubt yourself, if it makes you, just feel overwhelmed, be mindful about this, okay? Because Spirit is saying here, like we could be listening to things, online. Everybody has a platform, right? Everybody can be talking. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't listen to it. If we're thinking, oh, well, it should because that person is, attractive or prosperous, or I think they're prosperous, right? I think they're this, I think they're that. It's like, listen to it in alignment with your soul and with yourself, because there are a lot of lies coming forward during this time that we just don't need to be bogged down about. With the Two of Cups, this is healing, beautiful love, right? It's reversed for one reason or another. It's because of the lies, right? We're not embracing healing. We're not embracing the coming together of our sacred feminine, sacred masculine aspect of ourselves. And this can be a time where we just need to heal. We just need to slow it down. We're going to want to do more and more and more. Why? Because this is what this moon brings out in us and it brings up. So just being mindful about this is going to be super important. Connecting with our sacred feminine, sacred masculine aspect of ourselves, doing the sacred feminine, sacred masculine meditation, where you take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you, and then chant sacred masculine, sacred masculine, sacred masculine. What comes up? Does it feel comforting? Does it feel protective? Does it feel, strong and beautiful? Or does it feel domineering and scary and overwhelming? Same thing with the sacred feminine. Chant sacred feminine, sacred feminine, sacred feminine. Does it feel nurturing? Does it feel protecting? Does it feel loving? Does it feel compassionate? Or does it feel hypercritical? Does it feel angry? Does it feel resentful? What comes forward? Because these are the avenues then that we need to heal in, and that we didn't realize we needed to heal in because we didn't take the time, because nobody tells us to connect with the King of Swords. We're cutting through a lot of doubts and fears and negativity. We are finding our voice. We are embracing our voice. We are seeing the way that we need to move forward for ourselves. And we're cutting out a lot of the nonsense. This is going to be a time where we crown ourselves with power. Be very mindful also of what you are consuming, because it's going to take seed in your thoughts, and then it can lead to doubt and fear and anger and upset and worry that just perpetuates worry and worry and worry. It doesn't need to be there. We need to focus on our third eye chakra. The visualization of manifestation of thought is going to be very, very, very important to us, meaning if we think it, it will become. And it's not like having those weird thoughts that come through our heads. It's like, oh, something awful can happen. But when they stay and they just go on loop in your mind, because your mind is like, oh, well, you're afraid of this. So if you're afraid of it, I must always have you on hyper alert that the bear can be coming. There's no bear, right? In our modern world, for very many of us, there's no bear coming, but we have our fears played a hyper alert in our mind, which can cause the anxiety, the doubt, the fear, the chaos to just take over. So being mindful about this during this time and really seeing our worth, what we have worked so hard for, what we have, sculpted and molded and embraced our voice of, that is going to be a very important and very beautiful thing. It's time to stop with the people who can't raise the glass to you, with the people who can't support you, with the people who can't show up. It's time to stop. It's time to stop saying, well, they should be able to. It's like, no, that's done. Like, that's done and that's over. Okay? Now it's time to focus on the people who love me and who show up for me and celebrate me and care for me. Because with the Six of Wands, we need to start celebrating ourselves again, because we're not doing that. So here with the Six of Wands, it's like, okay, show up, celebrate you. I always think of the Six of Wands as a really good boss, right? That boss that praises you, that you want to work really hard for, that helps you grow, motivates you. The reverse Six of Wands is that boss that gives you unrealistic, timelines and deadlines, and has unrealistic expectations, who will pile you at work and yet never give you any praise for getting any of it done, but will give you too much of a to-do list that you can't possibly get it all done. So just be mindful about that, because with the Six of Wands being reversed here, it means we're being a bad boss to ourselves. And showing ourselves care and compassion, and using the incredible mind that we have, and knowing that we're entering into a new season and entering into a new sense of self, that's healing. That's healing the whole entire way forward. And we need to embrace that. It's time to be done with the lies of fear and doubt, and that we can't jump forward. We can't get to where we need to be. So it's time to really start embracing us. And that's what this moon is really about for us, Capricorn. It's saying, I'm worth it, and I'm showing up for me. Our subconscious spirit message is faith. It's reversed. We're having trouble having faith in ourselves. We're having trouble seeing our dreams and seeing the way that we want to move forward. That's okay. We can have trouble with it. But we have to remember to have faith. Faith in the universe, faith in our souls and ourselves, the way that we need to move forward. Faith is going to be very important. It's going to give us wings, and it's going to help us fly forward. It moves us then to our subconscious chakra message, which is the third eye chakra, which is what Spirit told us already with the King of Swords. Embracing the third eye, embracing our psychic development, knowing that we are seeing, developing, and intuitively moving forward in ways that are extraordinary for us. And that is going to be a very powerful thing. So connecting with the third eye chakra, knowing that it is opening up to our psychic development, our empathicness, our intuitiveness, our spiritualness. Now, if it opens a bit too fast, we can say, hey, listen, slow down. I'm not ready for this. But knowing that we are moving forward towards connecting with the spirit world and towards connecting with our soul's purpose here on this earthly plane, that is extraordinary. It brings us then to our energy to be mindful of. It's the Three of Swords reversed. Be mindful. Be mindful that as we release heartbreak and pain and disappointment, as we give words and names to it, it can try to overwhelm us. It can make us think, oh no, you can't possibly move forward in what you love or what you need or where you need to be for you. You need to stay in this pain. And this moon, as it has us connected with the king of our unseen world, with our dreams and our desires and our thoughts, we can easily stay in pain. And that would be an easier option than transforming, stepping into the new season and embracing what we love. It brings us then to our tarot message. And subconsciously, it's the Six of Swords. It's knowing that we've gathered up all our knowledge and that we are moving forward. I love this because this is moving forward towards the mist of Avalon, towards a place unknown but beautiful. We are guided by our angels, but the mist will be parting. You know, the unclear way of moving forward, the sense of feeling like we're just kind of swimming through fog soup, is going to be lifting. But there's a cautiousness as we move forward before it completely lifts and before we move forward in our power. All right, Capricorn. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in. Oh, and please note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Capricorn. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless, and have a blessed moon. Bye.